Hey everybody, I got a recipe today that actually did not really work out for me. It's a Hungarian mushroom soup that was a vegan style. It looked good. It looked good on the recipes, and then however when I was cooking it just didn't taste right. But I went ahead and proceeded and put it in my mason jars, meal planned it out, and was ready to go. And it did hurt my stomach a little bit. One thing I learned about sports: you don't lose, you learn. You know, you win some and you learn some. And this is the one I definitely learned a bit on. It did impact my budget for the week and my eating because I needed my afternoon soup. So I had to do other stuff that weren't as healthy. So I was debating if I wanted to do this video, but I decided to, decided to move forward with this video and show the successes. I have some beautiful recipes I really love a lot, and some that just don't work out, and this is one of the ones that didn't work out for me. And I'm probably not going to post the recipe, the ingredients, and the instructions in the comments because I cannot endorse this recipe. But I'm been thinking about what were some of the things that might have gone wrong and differently. But you can see the video and take a look at it there. From the get-go, it just didn't taste right. So just wanted to share this video. I'm not overly happy, and I'm not too upset about messing with not being successful, because I learned a lot. And I'm getting ready. I'm thinking about doing another soup that's coming up. Maybe not a mushroom soup, but another soup coming up this next week that I'm going to be cooking on this weekend. I hope you watch the video, and as always, I'm really grateful and thankful that you're here. And let's get cooking together, and let's go. Let's learn and have fun. Let's go. All right, folks, here's the ingredients for the vegan Hungarian mushroom soup. And I'm about a batch of 5 mason jars. I may do it in 4, maybe 5. We're gonna start off with 3 tablespoons of olive oil right over here. And then we're gonna do 2 medium onions. We're going to finely chop those. 2 pounds of mushrooms, a pound in each of those. Then we're gonna do the smoked paprika, or Hungarian paprika. I did the smoked paprika. I've never been able to locate Hungarian paprika. 2 teaspoons of dill. Right over here, the dill weed. And then 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour to help thicken it. Then we're going to do 8 cups of vegetable broth. There's 4 cups per of these little containers. Then we're going to do 1 tablespoon of the soy sauce right over here. Then we're going to do 1 cup of the coconut milk right over there from Goya. Then we're going to do lemon juice, or I'm going to use apple cider for that. I like the apple cider. And then salt and pepper to taste. Salt and pepper. And then I'm not going to do the parsley or the garnish, or parsley or dill for garnish. I'm not going to do that. So step-by-step directions. We're going to build the base. We're going to heat olive oil in a large soup pot, medium heat. We're going to add the onions and cook for 6 to 7 minutes. 6 to 7 minutes until softened and translucent. Then we're going to sprinkle a pinch of salt to help draw out the liquid. Then we're going to cook the mushrooms. We're going to add sliced mushrooms, paprika, dill, black pepper. Stir occasion, letting them release the liquids and begin to brown about 10 to 12 minutes. Then we're going to develop this step will develop a deep mushroom flavor that makes the soup so satisfying. I hope so. I've never had that soup before. Then we're going to thicken it up. We're going to add in the flour, and then we're going to stir well, cook for 2 minutes. And then we're going to simmer the broth. So we're going to pour in the vegetable broth, stirring to avoid the lumps, and the soy sauce, and bring to a simmer for 15 minutes. And then creamy finish. Stir, and then after 15 minutes, we're going to stir in the coconut milk, or heat gently, and do not boil. All right, and I think that's it. Then we're going to brighten it up. We're gonna remove the heat, stir in the lemon juice. I'm gonna add, instead of lemon juice, I'm using apple cider vinegar, and then this little tiny balances the richness of the mushroom and coconut milk. All right, then we're gonna put it in the mason jars. Let's get going. I'm gonna first chop up the onions. Let's go. Here we go. Let's cook up the onions. Nicely chopped onions. Put them in there. All the onions in there. All right. And we're gonna go ahead and do this, and we're gonna cook it up. Let me do the timer. We're gonna do it for 6 to 7 minutes. Let me put 6 minutes on that. Or let me do 7 minutes. Start. All right. We're going to stir it occasionally during the 7-minute time frame, and then after that, we're going to add in the mushrooms and then the seasoning. So let's get going, folks. I'll be back. Okay, folks, we're back. Went ahead and sauteed the onions there. I did add a little bit of salt to help reduce the water. I added in half of the mushrooms, a pound. So I'm gonna add in another pound of mushrooms. And then, so that's 2 pounds of mushrooms cleaned and rinsed. You could use various types of mushrooms. I use the same type. That's okay. And then now we're going to do 2 teaspoons of dill weed, a dried dill. There's 1. And 2. All right, 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika. You can do Hungarian paprika if you can find it. All right. Now we're going to cook it up for about 10 to 12 minutes. Stirring occasionally. Let them release the liquids, and then they'll begin to brown at 10 to 12 minutes. All right, folks, so let's go. It's gonna be good. Let's go. Here we go, folks. We got the mushrooms cooked up around. Now we're gonna add in 3 tablespoons of the flour. Just gonna help thicken it up in the process. All right. Then we're going to stir that up. And then we're going to be right back. We're gonna add in, after about 2 minutes, let me get the timer on. 2:00, go. After we get the timer going, we're gonna go for 2 minutes. Then we're gonna add in 8 cups of the chicken broth, low sodium, you can get it. And then we're gonna add in a tablespoon of the soy sauce. All right, folks. The smells are beginning to smell really good now. All right, see you in a bit. There we go. It's been 2 minutes. Let's do a quick stir. Look at that beautiful color there. You see, it's a little bit thicker, I believe. All right. Now we're going to add in the 8 cups of chicken broth. We're going to do it nice and slowly. There we go. There we go. Let me stir it a little bit. That's 4 ounces right there. There we go. Beautiful colors. And we're going to keep it here. How long do we stay here? We're going to simmer it. I believe it's 12 minutes, but I'll let you know in this moment here. Yeah, it's going to be nice. And let's add in a tablespoon of soy sauce. Just stir that up. And let's see how long we cook this here. We're gonna simmer it and 15 minutes. 15 minutes. All right, let's go, folks. Be right back. All right, time to add in the coconut milk. Add this in here. And let's stir it all on up. Stir it up nicely. There we go. All right. You see the coconut milk in there? And let's give this a little bit of salt. Stir it up some more. I'm gonna heat it a little bit. I'm gonna taste it, see if we need more salt. Look at that. Oh, it's pretty good. Hoping to have a little bit more flavor. I'm gonna add in a little bit more salt. I'm gonna add in a little bit of the soy sauce. And then we're gonna add in the 2 tablespoons of the apple cider. Here. I mean, it's gonna be good. I don't know if it's gonna be one of my best soups. It may be my last best soup, but it may be good. I gotta let it heat up and cool down here. I'm gonna stir it up some more. Let's try it some more. It does taste a little bit better there. Apple cider made a difference. Extra soy sauce made a difference. All right, folks. I think this is it. I'm gonna let it cool down. I'm gonna heat it for a bit, let it cool down, then put it in the mason jars. 4 or 5 mason jars. I appreciate you watching, and as always, the recipe, the ingredients, and the instructions will be on the comment. I really appreciate you being here. It makes a big difference, and I'm honored that you're here. And if you got any value from the recipe or the video, please consider liking and subscribing. I'm a small channel. It makes a big difference. All right, until next time, believe in yourself, keep cooking. Let's go!